Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I'm sharing a 7-minute clip from the recent live, members only live. And in it, we talk about specifically the idea that big things start little. Humble beginnings can lead to great things. And one of the ways I've seen that is Splinterlands. And that's why I'm so passionate about this game. But also, there's been other things too, like Basic Attention Token and what BAT is doing, rather, what Brave Browser is doing. And there's been probably a half dozen other ones along the way, and there'll be more in the future. So if people like yourselves who are starting this journey today want to, maximize that reward for your time and attention in this space, always be looking for these opportunities. And remember this key point that we talk about today, which is that big things don't start big. They start small. Whether it's my channel or whether it's Splinterlands or whether it's Brave Browser, they start off trivial and people don't think the rewards that they're offering are meaningful. But someone like you or me can come along and say, I think I'm willing to invest my time for that thing. You start accumulating it, and then time goes by, and suddenly you get this deferred value, you get this belated raise because you accumulated those cards or those tokens at a time when they were practically free. And then years have gone by, and suddenly it explodes in value, and that's a retroactive raise on all that time and attention you invested over the months or years before. So that's what we talk about in today's video. And if you're interested in this sort of conversation, like and subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member. And at 2 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time, we are going live for the whole public, so I hope you'll join me. That's 2 hours from the time I'm recording this. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Enjoy the video. I wanted to, if you got any questions. Yashin, drop your account name in the more to come, bro. I'm sure you will get way more people. I mean it when I say, I'm not just trying to sound humble or something. Like I was telling my uncle the other day, like a month or two ago. My uncle's he's kind of like, my dad passed away a lot of years ago, and my uncle is like a really kind of a leader. He married me and my wife, and he's kind of a leader in my life and in my kind of spiritual life. And he said to me, he always says like a lot of wisdom to me. And I was telling him the other day about this channel and how we're just getting started, and how there's like, I think at the time, like just almost 1,000 subscribers. Now we're like 4,500. And I just remember saying to him, like, I don't know where this is so astonishing to me. But yeah, Clarence, I appreciate you saying that. And I'm, at this point, I'm just like, I guess that's true. I guess it's just going to keep growing. So, I'll just do my best to provide the quality that I can. I'm trying to give you guys insight into what I see is really important. And as far as I'm concerned, this game is really important. Not because it's, not because Splinterlands is like perfectly built. It isn't. And it's not because you can get rich with this thing like instantly. Of course you can't. But this is something new. And before this, there was no real, whatever this is, where you can just earn value for your time and attention. It was like Brave Browser, and it was like, what else? Steemit. If you guys are old enough to remember the Steam blockchain and the Steemit application, which is still around, but it's not very heavily used anymore. But these applications through blockchain were the first ones that, and I think even before that, there was like Bitcoin faucets. So you would go to a website and you'd like click a button and you'd get a little bit of Bitcoin. All of these things were monetizing us. At the early stages of that Bitcoin faucet, they're monetizing your attention. They want you on that website because the longer you're there, they can like monetize that data. Like they're probably tracking your location or, all kinds of things. And then they sell that data. And the same thing with Google, and the same thing with Facebook, and the same thing with Instagram. But I never really knew that until blockchain grabbed me and was like, this is what's happening. They're monetizing you, and your time is worth something. And if you spend it here, they'll give you a little reward. Brave Browser. If you guys don't use Brave Browser, I get like $5 a month getting just from my Brave Browser. And it's on the 6th of every month. It just comes in here in this little logo, a little lion heart. The Brave Browser app gives me like roughly $5 a month. And when I was just getting started with crypto, I would take all of it. And I was always looking for little things like that. Steemit money, Brave Browser, and then I would bump it into other things. By the way, if you're using Brave, is the only way to earn through ads viewing. I think so. Brave Browser used to offer a referral program, and they would give you like $5 worth of Brave Browser or worth of BAT tokens if you recommended somebody. And I did that like probably 10 or 20 times over the year that I was using it. And it was awesome. You know, you get that money and I would just put it together. I'd save it up till I got $100, and then I'd go buy Bitcoin. And then I'd save it up till I got $100 and I'd go buy Bitcoin. And I must have got $300 or $400 worth of Bitcoin from searching the internet at a time when Bitcoin was like probably between 10,000 and 3,000. And so it might, I think you all should use it. I mean, if you use the internet already, it's pretty much like Chrome. You know, it's like Google Chrome, but it's just, in fact, they took Google Chrome, which is an open source code, and they just modified it and called it Brave. And then they included that monetization thing that they do. So you should check it out. I don't get anything for you checking it out. Like, I'm not telling you because you'll get me some recommendation, a referral bonus. There is no more referral bonuses, but I get like $5 a month, and that's how I started. And the reason I brought that up is because Clarence was saying, you know, he's still in bronze, or was it Viashin? Still in bronze, Viashin. Yeah, man. Like every penny that you get, every DC you earn, every bat you earn, every, you know, there's lots of things like this out there. If you keep your ear to the ground, and you know, you just let these little coins pile up, and they feel trivial until 2 years or 3 years down the road. And then it's like look at Dogecoin, look at Bitcoin, look at every single coin that's been around for 6 or more years. It was worth nothing. Now it's worth way more. And that's not necessarily because they're super valuable, like helpful coins. Like if you go over to live coin watch, I mean, I don't think Shiba Inu is like a good coin. I mean, I don't know a lot about it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just like a meme of Doge. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you guys know better than me, but so my point is, like, this thing was like a fraction of that very, very recently. And look at this. Skyrocket. And I feel like that's just the story of crypto. And Splinterlands is part of that, and we're taking advantage of it. So we need to just enjoy these little rewards that we're earning. I use Brave exclusively for Splinterlands. Everything else is Chrome. Viashin, you know what you should try and do? If you guys have multiple accounts, you might already do this, but I've got Brave Browser here in front of me, and I've got one window, splinterlands.com, and that's my Infidel account. And then right beside it, I got steammonsters.com, and I've got DE Cunningham, that's my other account. And you can operate them both simultaneously in one window. That's both in Brave. There he is. Hey, pal. Hey, Jeff. TNA. So yeah, you can run Steam Monsters and Splinterlands in one window. And then if you have 3 and 4 accounts, you can open up, this is Microsoft Edge. You could do the same thing over here, Steam Monsters and Splinterlands. And right now I've got the time and attention account logo here. So I have 3 accounts open pretty much at all times.